Okay guys, so it's time to do a video because I haven't done a video in forever. Take note, I have the phone on the thing, so I'm not holding it while I'm driving, so pay attention guys. So for you guys that follow me on Snapchat, that's where I was posting for the most part. I went to California. Take note, originally I went to actually see my ex-fiance, my ex-girlfriend. It had been a long time and I needed to go and see her to see how she was doing, meet her family. Take note, I don't love her anymore. We're just friends, but we're so close that we just had to see each other. It had been a while, and it was nice. And those few first days were actually much more enjoyable than with my family. I have a lot of issues with my family. They're very secretive. They have a lot of, like, I don't know, they have their own deal going on. And what's it called? They got their customs and their morals and stuff. And I was raised way different. My family's from El Salvador. So, like, I only like to go and hang out with them and stuff to kind of embrace the culture, because I really didn't grew up much with it. So that's the only reason why I like to spend time with them. Second to that, well, I say last day because the day after that I was gonna fly out. I spent time with my dad, because my aunt, I told her, I was like, hey, these few first days I'm gonna be with a friend. After that, like, we can spend time or whatever. So the first day they went to go pick me up, whatever, and I was with my cousin Stephanie. Yes, she has the same name as me. Chilled there with her for a little bit before they picked me up to go to my aunt, and I spent some time with her. And then she was like, "Oh, okay, we're gonna go see David Jr. and his family, and from there we're gonna go eat, whatnot, and then we're gonna go to what us people from Texas or Austin call Trail of Lights." So we went to go see that. It was pretty nice. We went to do that, and then what's it called? My aunt, she's an older lady, so it was already late and she didn't want to drive. Well, in general, she just didn't want to drive. So she was just like, I don't feel good, this and that, whatever. Here's the keys, you can drive. And I was like, okay, cool. I was like, just tell me where I gotta turn and everything, and it's all good. But oh my lord, like, she got some serious, like, backseat driving issues. Like, I thought my grandmother, may she rest in peace, was bad. But no, this lady, she was like, stay in this lane, you good. No, you know what, get on this other lane. No, and then she would get me to go on the other lane, and then she was like, no, you could have stayed in that other lane. And I was like, girl, don't worry about the lanes. Like, I can pass people and stuff. Like, I know how to drive. I've been driving since I was 16 years old. Just tell me what exit I gotta fucking take, and I'm good. I wanted to, like, slap her silly by the end of the day, because I was just so frustrated with her driving around, me driving around, and her telling me stuff. And then what's it called? Okay, so how this, like, my trip, I landed at LAX, and then I went to Downey, where my friend is. Funny thing, I ended up in Downey because that's where my other aunt lives. But she got busy, so we were gonna do lunch with her. It was just gonna be my aunt Maritza and my dad. And my dad was waiting for us at my aunt Carmen's. And she lives in Downey, and I was just thinking to myself, I was like, holy shit, this is so funny. Like, total complete, like, circle here, like, going back to where the fuck I started on my trip. And then we met with my dad. He pretended like he cared. He gave me a hug. He's like, oh my God, I missed you, blah, 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 this and that, whatever. And then, so we just hung out. Like, he drove us to, where was it? He drove us to, like, around, like, Long Beach and San Pedro and stuff. Like, he was showing me around in the ports and stuff. And then we went to go eat at San Pedro. And we went to eat at a restaurant. And we were talking and stuff. And he was trying to make conversation, but he just didn't know what to talk to me about. And I'm a person of, like, if I don't really know you, like, I'll be awkward as hell and I won't talk much. And that's kind of how I am with my dad, because, long story short, he left when I was 3. He didn't talk to me. He didn't try to communicate with me until I was 10. And I didn't see him again until, like, I was 13. And then after that, like, we just kind of, like, stayed a little bit connected, but, like, not really, like, talk much. And at some point, like, he found out that I was gay, and he didn't like my whole lifestyle or whatever. So I was just like, okay, cool. Like, if you don't like it, it's all good. Like, you really not that big of a part of my life for you to make a dent in my way of being, or like get me mad or whatever. Like, I don't really care about your opinion. But I think he moved past it, because he realized that I'm the only child that tolerates him, and decide that actually okay to, like, have a conversation with him, because my sister hates him, like, fucking hates him. He was never there for her. He never really raised her. He was just a terrible father. He is a terrible father. Take note that even, like, with me, like, he pretends like he cares, and he's like, and, like, all this stuff, and, like, about how he loves me and stuff, and I know that, like, it ain't sincere. Okay, so yeah, like, overall the trip was nice. I told my friend, I was like, next time I go, I'm probably gonna spend more time with you guys, because Lord baby Jesus, my family, like, gets on my nerves. Like, I can tolerate my dad by himself, and I can tolerate my aunt by myself. But by myself, what the fuck? Well, by myself, whatever. But both of them together, like, damn, like, they're terrible. Like, I just had a huge ass headache by the end of the day. Like, I got so like, so fed up. Like, I didn't know what to do no more. I was like, I'm gonna take my medicine, I'm gonna knock out, and peace out, bye. Like, I just can't. And that's what I did, because I was like, oh my God, like, they're always arguing and bickering, and, like, they both gotta be right. And I'm like, no, dude, like, if you're right, you're right. If you're wrong, you're wrong. Just listen to the person. Sometimes they got something important to say and whatnot. And that's what I've learned throughout the years, because I was exactly like them, and praise the Lord that I changed. But oh my God, like, they were arguing about some, like, dumbass thing, and I was like, why? Like just have a normal conversation. Like, there's no need for this. And then she always would talk, and she was like, no, you cutting me off, like, let me finish talking. And I was like, nah, he hasn't even said anything. He just like, nah, he just said yes. And he's just like, whatever. He didn't even, like, completely, like, he didn't cut her off. And I was just like, this is the dumbest thing ever. I spent like maybe half of the day with him, and I got to the point where I was just like, Lord, why? But I feel like he thinks that material stuff works, and he can bribe me like a little child or whatever. I just accept the shit. But I'm just like, oh, okay, cool, thanks. He gave me some money, and he gave me a ring that he had, and he was just like, here, bought me a sweater, and I was just like, I guess. I was like, thanks. Like, I can't be rude or whatnot. He got me something. Good for him. He's trying. but it was a little. It's well, not. It's a little. It's too late, bro. Like, I'm 24 years old. Like, I got my own life. Have my own, like, I literally got my own life, like, on check. And this guy, like, trying to, like, get into my life again. And it's like, no, dude, like, it's not gonna happen. And that's sad. That's sad that, like, a lot of fathers and even mothers do that. They leave and then, like, they later, like, want to try and stuff. And it's like, nah, like, where were you when we needed you the most, when we were little, when we needed that push and, like, that, you know, whole thing of learning customs and, like, the customs and the morals and the ethics and everything from, you know, each background of the family and stuff. Like, where was that, man? Like it's so sad, but, like, a lot of people do that. Like, a lot of parents do that because they just can't deal. I don't know, like, I don't have kids, but like, there's this girl that, like, I like and I've been dating and stuff, and she has a little boy, and I've never given her any doubt of, like, me being a bad person. Like, I love that little boy, and if I could, like, I would adopt that little boy and marry her and stuff, because, like, that's just the way it is. Like, you gotta love that. Like, you gotta love children. You gotta love children to have children, and you just can't like let people, like, let your children go and just be like, oh, it's whatever. Like, it's so sad, but that's what parents do sometimes, and it's sad. Like, for me, I'm never gonna be able to have a child. Like, really and truly, like, okay, besides the fact that I'm gay, like, my chances are low, right? But I mean, I could be inseminated or whatever. But I had cancer, so, like, I can't, because I'm on a medicine that's controlling my hormones, so I would have to get off it to get pregnant, and then, like, that causes so many more issues, and then, like, I'm gonna be weak and prone to cancer again and whatnot. So it's just like, no, like, I'd rather just live my life, maybe adopt a child, or if this girl's really the girl, I mean, she has a little boy, and we can maybe have another kid or whatever. But in time, like, it is what it is. Like, we'll see. But overall, be good parents, please, because then sometimes your children is gonna end up in a bad environment, bad habits and stuff, and it's hard. You just gotta be good parents at best.